Alright, so I spent about 15 minutes or so using a chisel to chisel out the little plastic stopper ends in here. So remember, you saw the last video when I had the tube in here. There was some space right in here, right? So now you can see that basically the tube it's right up against the housing now. So that's good there. I just slowly, put the chisel in here and kind of ran the face of the chisel across the surface of the plastic there, and it just shaved it off a little bit at a time, go a little at a time until you get it. So I'm good there. Make sure you clean out all the shavings so hopefully you don't get anything jammed up in there and get and clog up the throttle body, or excuse me, not the throttle body, the throttle tube. Alright, so let's put this back again. So again, how the cables come out, that's basically how the holes go in too. So this first cable here is going to be the hole on the left. Alright, so like so. That's that side. And this side here, it's going to be like so. Okay, so we're good there. Let me take up some slack from the throttle body side. Okay, so I took up the slack, and my cable's good. I'm gonna double check it, make sure it's nothing feels like it's hung up. Okay, so it feels okay. My hands are a little bit greasy from the cable ends there. Okay, so that goes in. Why does it feel like there's less slack this time around? Feels like there's less slack. What the heck? What happened here? How did I get this on last time? I didn't move my cables. My cables didn't move. Oh, you know what? I didn't have it in the housing. So take out the housing. Now I could put a throttle cable. So bring this in a little bit. Okay. So like so. Get a little bit off on this side. Oh, there's a little. Oh, I think I forgot. Let me show you this. So there's a little spot right here that sticks out a little bit, and your handlebar has a little hole, so that has to go into the hole. Oops, get my little finger out. So that's where that's how the handlebar positions itself, so you know where you are. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so I can see that there's plenty of space there. I'm good there. Get my cable housing in here. I'm good there. One side on. I'm not gonna screw this all the way. I'm gonna go close all the way, but probably leave maybe 2 or 3 turns before it touches. So same thing with the bottom side. So now I'm gonna go in until it touches without really tightening it. Just kind of go in there and let it sit by itself, kind of touch. Okay, that's good. Then I'm going to the bottom. Okay, touches. Then now I can start tightening a little bit. Tightening a little bit. Tightening a little bit. Okay, so there's plenty of movement here. So I'm good there. Looks like the side here is good. It's flush with the end here. That's good. All right, let's go down to the. Actually, I can even test the movement right now. I just pull one side, and I have to obviously because the throttle cable is not on the what's it called, not on the throttle body. I just wanted to see the movement, so it feels good. All right, so let's go down to the bottom and let's see how to reattach this thing. Okay, so I didn't really touch the top here. I think I loosened it up. Did I loosen it up? I think I loosened this top up, but I didn't really. Well, actually, no, I'm not sure even if I loosened that up. I forgot now. No, actually, I didn't even loosen it up. It's still tight. The top one's still tight. I just loosened the bottom one only. I'm gonna hold the throttle open. I'm gonna hold that open. Bring this back around. Stick it in the little groove where it's supposed to be. And go back in, like so. Stick this back in here. So I don't think I touched the bottom screw at all. So I'll stick that back in like so. Stick this bottom screw down. So I just leave it there for now. Now I want to see how this works. So okay, it's working, and you can see it moving. You guys can see it moving. It pops back. So right now, because remember, this new tube, it's the diameter is bigger. So right now I have no slop on it at all, because whereas the older tube, it was smaller diameter, so there was actually a little bit of play, and that's what you want. Because right now there's no play whatsoever, so that's not good. You don't want that. You want this to have some play in it. Okay. So so that's where the adjustment comes in. Down here on the bottom. Let's see. So I need some play on the pull side. That means I need to bring this out some. So basically I need to give myself more slack. So give myself more slack. I go this way. Some slack I got. Still pretty still feels pretty tight. I'm thinking maybe even the top end here. I'm thinking maybe even the top end here might be. This one's all the way in, but this one is not. So I might have to adjust here, but I'm gonna try not to. Let's go back down to the bottom again. So I'm filling my throttle tube. Still not enough slack. Still not enough slack. I'm almost at the end of my adjustment here. I don't have much adjustment left. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, now I have some free play. So I have a little bit of free play, and that's pretty good. A little bit of free play now. So turn the steering to one side. See, make sure I still have free play. Same to the other side. Make sure I have free play. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think I might want a little bit slightly more free play than that, just a little bit. So here I'm pretty much at the bottom of my adjustment. So maybe like half a turn or so. Okay, I think that's the most I could. That's the loose I could set it. If I could set it any looser, looser than that, I won't be able to stick my. Seems like I won't be able to stick my my throttle pull cable back on. So let's get free play there. So let's look up on top again. So have a little bit of movement. So that's good there. All right, pull this way. Make sure I have some movement. A little bit of movement. I think I want to have a little bit more though. This side actually, this way has more movement than this way. But still alright, still okay. So I really can't adjust the bottom anymore. I'm at the maximum adjustment. And you really can't adjust the return line, because the return line, you know, once it returns and it fully close, that's all that does. So you really can't do nothing about that one. I could give myself a little bit more slack right here, I believe. But that means I have to take everything apart again and turn this actual tube here around in one turn to give myself more slack. I don't think I want to do that, because that's actually not much. There's actually not much threads here anymore. Actually, both sides there's not hardly any threads at all. So there's only like one thread. So one thread is not a. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with one thread there. Same with this one. This one only has like one thread. Both of them only have one thread each. So I'm gonna leave this alone. So this feels okay. Okay, so that's enough slap there. Let's look at how much movement this thing has. Let's see. I'm gonna find a spot where it's well, I see some marks. So let's see. Let's look at the mark right here at the. I'm gonna put my thumb there at my thumbnail at 6 o'clock. Let's spin this thing. So it's not at 3 o'clock. If this was still stock, it would have been. Actually, let me go all the way back. If this was stock, it would have been. If I moved all the way, it would have been at 3 o'clock. But this is not. This looks like it's more like not quite 3 o'clock. It looks like it's 4 o'clock or 3.5 o'clock. So that's it there. All you need to do is basically take this grip off. So that's the hard part. I think this is the hardest part, is taking this grip off of this. If you have an air compressor, it might help. I'm not sure this is glued or not. It might be, it might not. If you have an air compressor, it might help. And you stick the air compressor into the in between the grip and the throttle tube. Blow air in there. That will puff this up, and it will actually slide out pretty easily. So you could do that. Yeah, I should have taken this off first when it was still on the handlebar. So I'm gonna probably do that off screen, because it's gonna be kind of a struggle. All right, thanks for watching.